Hello everyone, I'm here today with what I think is my last layout I need to do on video for New York. So this was when I was getting ready to leave. I had done my stuff at the library, and that library is attached to Bryant Park, and there were some food stalls out there, and I was very hungry by then. So I figured I would wander over, see what I could find, and I found this donut place. And I was pretty hungry. So I decided to do the 12 donut deal here, and then you could pick from all these flavors. They were all delicious. You can kind of see some that were being made sitting in the pan. But this was something I had never done when I was in New York, so I figured I would scrap this moment. So I've already picked out this card, and I want this one because I want to talk about, I've been to New York before, but I always like having a new experience, and so I did that here. And then the other fun thing I want to do is I want to use these stickers from Pip Sticks because they are all donut related. Now, the colors, I'm not sure exactly how that's going to go. The color of my table here does kind of work with some of the blue. There are some different colors represented here. There's some green. I also did get a drink, so I was thinking maybe I could do that one and then mix in some stuff because of the green here and then the little bit that shows there. But once I start working, we'll see how it goes. But I love the look of these, so I do want to use them. Because some of these photos are quite busy, like these three have a lot going on, and I want to use the stickers, I think what I'm going to do is use a bunch of labels to layer and then put the stickers on top, because that kind of creates a barrier against the photo so that they don't just blend in. And I have pretty much every color of the rainbow available, so I will just go through those, see what I can do, how that will match with what I have in here, and hopefully it'll work. I decided to go with black and white labels, at least over for this photo, because there's already a lot of black and white happening, so it feels natural, like that would go. And then I did decide to use the green cup from here so that it would match that. So I've put them on this particular label with a bright pink donut, and I think I'm going to go right here. I'm actually going to cover up the donuts here, kind of like that. So leave that hang over. I'll snip off the edge, but then you can still read what it says here. And there we have it. So I have that all attached. I even put in a little staple there. So that part is done. And I am considering covering up with another label like on this side, coming in from the right side and doing something there, because you can't even read what this says and it's kind of boring. There's a lot of dead space there. The other option that I could do is also cut this off and just use this part and find a background that would match the stickers I end up using. So I may hold that side while I think about that and work on this side. So over here, I think I want one of these, maybe up here to offset. I can't really have it down here because then they'd be next to each other, and I don't like that. So maybe something up here, and let's see. I'll have this and this. So I really need something maybe over here, which I'm not sure about because this is so busy already. I'll have to play around with it. I'll do a little bit of assessment off camera and then I'll be back. I have decided to embrace the green that I have going and bring in even more. I am going to clip off part of this photo. I found this little piece of green pattern paper in my scraps, and I'm just going to layer it like underneath. So I'll have part of that picture still there, I'll have part of the green, but it will equal out to still be a 3x4. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll decide how to further decorate it once I have that done. Now I have this put together, and all I did was just layer it till it matched up with 4 inches there. So there you have it. That's what it'll look like. And then I just have to figure out what am I doing to kind of overlap that space. But I still have all my labels out, so I'll go to those next. I decided to do this label on there, and because I have several shades of pink happening, I think I'm going to stay with that and just roll with it. There's a little bit of it here, and you can see some tints in there. So I think I will do, let's see, that one's pretty bright. So is that one. So you know what? I'll choose this one. And how do I want to do it? Those are more to the left. So do I want it perfectly centered? Ooh, it'll be right over that. I could do, I assume these are supposed to be like donut holes. I suppose I could do some of those or some of the sprinkles along the side if I do this sort of offset here. Or should I just do it in the middle? Oh, I hate these decisions. I think I have come up with a solution for this side. It was troubling me that I have these on top of each other and then I need to figure out a way to do a visual triangle. And at first I thought I would do something here, but with these two, really my best option is right here. So I think what I'm going to do is to cover up just a little bit here and a little bit at the top and actually take a label and kind of let it straddle both of these, put another sticker on it, and then that's all I should need for embellishments. When I was trying to pick out which label I want to use here, I figured, yep, I'm going to go pink, but then I thought, well, do I want it a solid, a pattern? I went with a pattern because I have the grid here, I have a grid here, I might as well have a grid here again. So I'm going to use this one, so then I just have to figure out what to add, and I think I want to go with the chocolate one. It is darker, but I feel like maybe this would be too light, and like the ones with the blue don't really go, so it'll be one of these two, but I'm just not sure which. So I actually ended up deciding to go with these two instead. I kept the chocolate, but then I thought, well, if I've got the bright pink over here, I might as well bring it on both sides if I can. So I have that, so then I just have to attach it to the page protector. I'm going to try just using my mono adhesive and see if that will be strong enough for it to stick. I have that attached and it stays quite well with just my adhesive, so that makes me happy. And then for this card, I thought I was going to leave it blank, but I decided to use some of the sprinkles after all. So I have pink and the greenish color and a yellow because there is some yellow up here. And I like that better. It felt almost too flat being just black and white. Sorry if you can hear my cat. So I'm actually going to put this in the page protector so I can see it all together as it will actually be. And what do I think? You know what? I think this one is done. All I have to do is journal and the album is complete. So I'm so excited to be done with New York. Thanks for watching.